Hi, I'm Somerset County Commissioner Director Chanel Robinson, and I'm here with Somerset County Department of Health Director Dr. Namitha Reddy to update you on our COVID-19 testing and vaccination programs. In this last week of January 2021, our goal is to ensure that everyone in Somerset County who wishes to be vaccinated can be vaccinated within the next few months. Unfortunately, at this time, the quantity of vaccine is extremely limited. We are only receiving 700 doses a week right now, and so we are limited in how many doses we can administer. We also understand the frustration many people are having with the registration process, including some of our friends who find the computer system hard to navigate. For you or anyone who has a question about testing and vaccinations, we've set up a call center at 908-231-7155. And you can call and get a live person Monday through Saturday during the day in any language you feel most comfortable. They can help answer questions or even register you with the state site that is providing the majority of appointments at this time. Somerset County will continue to work hard to administer every dose of COVID vaccine that we receive as soon as we can, and to help ensure we meet the state's goal of vaccinating at least 70% of our population. Now, I'd like to turn to the expert for more information. Welcome, Dr. Reddy.
Thank you, Commissioner Director. Pleasure to be here.
As we sit here at the end of January 2021, can you tell us where we are in Somerset County with regards to COVID-19?
We are seeing fewer cases. The past few weeks have shown a downward trend, both in the number of new cases that we're seeing and the number of positive tests that we're getting. So I'm cautiously optimistic that this trend is going to continue as far as people do their part in preventing transmission. So wearing of masks and in maintaining social distance is important in ensuring that we continue with this downward trend.
How are we managing testing for COVID now that RVCC, Raritan Valley Community College, is being used for vaccinating people?
So Raritan Valley has been our primary site for vaccination from when this pandemic has begun. We've tested thousands of our residents at that site. And as we transition to vaccinating and at that site, we are ensuring that people who want to get tested still have the ability to do that. We're partnering with municipalities to ensure that we can provide them with the test kits. So should they need to test any of their residents or employees, they have the ability to do that. We're also partnering with non-for-profits so they can provide those tests should they need to. We are also moving towards mobile testing, where we are partnering with municipalities to hold these pop-up mobile clinics for testing, and we set up a date, a time, a location. We make sure that we partner with the municipalities to advertise and then make sure people are aware that these testing sites are being held. They could find more information about where these sites are through flyers and in their local municipalities on our website, or they could definitely call our hotline to be able to get more information on these tests, these pop-up testing sites.
How do people sign up for getting tested?
So there are two ways they could do that. They could go online to the municipal websites, or they could go onto the county websites where there are links for people to go in and register for testing. People also have the ability to call our hotline to register themselves. They could also walk into any of these clinics and get tested. So there are many options for people to be able to go and get tested should they need to.
That's great. So can people get tested anywhere else?
Yes. In addition to these opportunities that we are providing for people, there are plenty of private providers that have the opportunity at this point to test their people and residents. We have pharmacies across Somerset County that are providing these testing too. So yes, there are other options for people to get tested.
For vaccinations, how do people sign up for an appointment?
So we are using the state's vaccination portal as a centralized way in which we could pull people for appointments at our Raritan Valley Community College. Anyone who wants to get vaccinated is encouraged to actually go on the state website and then register themselves. As vaccine doses become available to us, and at this point on a weekly basis is where we're getting an allocation, we would open up appointment slots and people can be pulled into those appointment slots, and then we would then vaccinate them when they show up at Raritan Valley. Individuals who do not have access to a computer or are not tech savvy can call our hotline, and we will walk them through the registration process or help them register through our hotline.
Again, in this last week of January, who are eligible to receive the vaccine?
So first responders, police, fire, community healthcare providers, the elderly, and then anyone 16 to 64 with underlying medical conditions, all of these people are eligible, and we are going with what the state defines as people that are eligible to receive vaccine. Those are the people that we would be ensuring that we vaccinate in this phase.
So at this time, we're vaccinating, our eligible category is 1A plus, correct?
Correct. So we still rely on the state to define who fits into those categories. But yes, that is where we are at this point.
What are Somerset County's plans for the future when we have more vaccine?
So our intent is to vaccinate everyone that wants a vaccine. We'd like to assure people that we have the ability to scale up to vaccinate thousands of people every single day. And at this point, the limitation is the number of doses that we're receiving. We have the ability to scale up and vaccinate up to 2,000 people per day at RVCC.
That's great. If people need assistance with the state registration site or just have a question regarding Somerset County's COVID programs, how do they get answers?
So they can definitely call our hotline, where we have live operators who will be able to address any of their questions. People also have the ability to call in on the weekends. On Saturday, our hotline center is open 8:30 to 4 on Saturdays. And any language that they're comfortable in. We have language lines, and we have people that are able to address those questions in a language that is most comfortable to the caller. We also have information on our website, so people can access the latest information on the Somerset County website. Feel free to call any one of us to be able to address any of the questions that they have that they can't find answers to.
Thank you, Dr. Reddy, for providing all the wealth of information to help people navigate this vaccination and testing programs.
Just one final thought, Commissioner Director. I just want to assure people that we understand their concerns about getting vaccinated, and we understand that they want to get vaccinated as soon as possible. We have the ability to provide them with the vaccine as soon as we get the doses. We are making sure that the number of doses we get every week is getting into someone's arm by the end of the week. We'd like people to be patient. We will get to them. Our goal is to ensure that everyone who wants to get vaccinated will get vaccinated, but we'd like them to be patient until we have enough doses to be able to vaccinate all of them.
Thank you again, Dr. Reddy.